Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of my last video. In this video you'll be seeing trains from the February 19th and February 20th as we take a look at places such as Amsterdam and even Schenectady. And you'll be seeing awesome photos that I took throughout the video, at least I think they're awesome. And anyways, let's get started. Start off our day with NS 23K. 23K is an intermodal train operated by NS that exchanges with Pan Am later down the line. 23K is allowed to have double stacks until a certain point where it has to have singles because of tunnel restrictions. What made the shot awesome is 23K plowing through the snow while making its way down to Schenectady. Next up is Amtrak P284, an Empire service from Niagara Falls to New York Penn Station, this time with 2 P42 DCs on point. I did manage to grab a very nice photo of P284 pulling into the station. Off 284 goes towards New York Penn Station. If you want to talk about a true need for speed, here's Q007 again, this time with 29 cars. Also got a great photo of Q007. This is one of my favorite CSX photos I've taken to date. A CSX Highrailer manages to sneak past right after Q007. Here comes our favorite high-priority intermodal train. CSX Q003 has got places to go from South Kearney. This time with a DC Gevo and a CM44 rebuild trailing. The same CM44 I saw trailing 2 months ago at Boundbrook. Still in its shiny, glossy boxcar scheme. There's 003 posing with the signal. Next up is one of my favorite catches on the trip. Amtrak P048, also known as the Lakeshore Limited, meeting with P281. Here comes CSX Q205, an Autorack train from East Brookfield, Massachusetts, going to Louisville, Kentucky. Coming up shortly is CSX Q205's mid-DPU, another GEVO. Q205 was a pretty large train, a ton of empty racks. Here comes CSX Q157, a pretty hefty intermodal train from Philadelphia, PA, heading to North Baltimore, Ohio. This train has a ton of intermodal cars as well as a few Autoracks. As our last train at Amsterdam, we have CSX Q627, a manifest from Selkirk, New York to Buffalo, New York. Sporting a GEVO up front and a nice K5HL, it makes its way towards us. Although Q627 is technically a manifest, it definitely can count as manifest and trash load since it has a ton of trash usually. Also coming up is CSX Q627's mid-DPU, a CSX CS44AH. Next, we find ourselves at the Schenectady Amtrak station. The reason being is because Amtrak 46, also known as the 50th anniversary unit, is leading Amtrak 49, the Lakeshore Limited, from New York, Penn, and Boston, operating as 449 and 49, combining under 49 for Schenectady all the way to Chicago. This train is going to come through with 3 P42s, one of which being 46. While 49 or PO49 comes to a slow stop, in the distance at the end of the platform you can see a headlight. This is the headlight of NS16R with an SD60E leading. Because we saw 16R before 49 even gets to a stop, we try to rush down to get to the D&H in time. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get to the D&H in time, and we missed 16R, as well as 11R, which as soon as we pulled up was already passing. Turns out 31T was also waiting on a siding for 16R, so better luck next time. Although our rail fanning at Amsterdam and Schenectady was over, we managed to stop by a road that went over Selkirk. We were able to see a lot of EMD power, as well as even some foreign power. So before I end the video, I'll just show you a few pictures. A pair of elephant-style SD40-2s can be seen sitting idle in the yard. We also managed to see a YN2 AC4400. That was nice to see, as the YN2 AC4400s slowly become uncommon. In this photo, 2 things can be seen: a CSX Mace in the background, and KO26 sitting around with a CP-AC44 and a CP-ACU. We've finally reached the end of our journey. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. As always, have a good day, and I hope to see you back on Indie Railfan.